right. Good evening, Speed Gaming. Got another episode here from the Super Metroid Rando tournament. And it looks like we're going to have Chemo versus Hacksaw. Should be a pretty good one here. Oh yeah, these Rando this season there's been matches all over the place, so there's a lot of episodes to get through. Make sure you catch them all. And they should be off in just a moment, so just give us a sec and we'll be underway. There we go. All right, and they're off. So yeah, we are in, I believe, week 2. So this should be still the dash randomizer for these two. And this is, I particularly really like this one. I think there's some very interesting changes, and it makes for some good races. Maybe there are other versions of the randomizer. If you're just playing or trying to get a low time or have fun, that would be a little better. But Dash for races seems to mix it up a little more than your standard Varia randomizer. So I particularly like that one. And if you're not familiar with Dash, a couple of those changes actually involve that spacer beam right there. So the spacer beam does allow you to shoot out the blocks going to waterway. So you don't have to have gravity, speed booster, any of the usual stuff to get through there. And this is going to be a seed where we'll probably see them check that if they're able to grab a couple of early power bombs as well. Also, a Morph ball in the ceiling seed that appears to be giving Simo some trouble. He's going to try the old reload the room trick. Yeah, basically, from what I understand, the logic is the same. So, speed or whatever you would need to get into a waterway has to be available first, but you can do it out of order and possibly, if it's like a late gravity at waterway, grab that a little early. So the other changes with the randomizer are with the dash randomizer are that they do have a starter charge beam. I believe the starter charge beam used to do like 33% damage or something like that. But I last looked at the changelog, it said something about doing the same damage as uncharged shots. Either way, it doesn't do very much damage. It's basically just a backup, a Hail Mary. You're in bot wound, you Kojak a bunch of supers, and then you got something. So none of the runners having found power bombs, making this phaser possibly a little less interesting if they don't find any before they get to waterway. There we go. Both a fan of the right side climb as well. And not very much ammo at all. Just a pack of supers and a pack of missiles. So let's see what BT has in store. Oh, speed booster. Okay, so already making that spazer obsolete. Alright, so they do run into an early E-tank. I don't mind that. Especially with Speed Booster, you're going to have some Shine Spark opportunities, so I want to make sure to have enough E-tanks to complete those. Both of them taking a different approach there to the pirates. Looked like Simo was doing a more old route style damage boost, and Hacksaw sort of a new route to shoot the pirates with missiles. So I don't know if that's any indication of the up-down red tower question later on, but they are both heading into early supers now. And I think Simo originally forgetting that he had Speed Booster, and Hacksaw definitely forgetting it. Doing your standard mock ball there. And nothing too interesting yet, except that without bombs, you can't really check the item in the back there. And still no power bombs. So no power bombs is going to be an issue. Until now. There we go. So they are loaded out with those power bombs. I don't think... Well, never mind. Okay. They are going to pick up that extra pack of supers in the floor, but I don't think either are going to bother going back into that. Yeah, going back into the previous room. So they are going to get to check Eticoons. That is really what you want with these power bombs, because this is forever away if you have to come and do this later on. And I believe in Dash Randomizer, suits can't be down here now, so they're just going to get a trash tank, but actually Hacksaw decides to pick it up, even running backwards instead of going into the door, but that's a decision. Hacksaw actually not going in and getting that pack of supers that Simo did. I mean, you're already down there. I don't know about skipping that check, but you know, with the starter charge beam, it does open up some more aggressive routing and plays, because you can go low ammo and not get soft locked, and you know, possibly survive and maybe just have a longer fight. So you know, if Hacksaw feels he needs to make those plays to beat Simo, then he may be, you know, it might be the right call for him. Simo making another extra check, though, and getting a more comfortable amount of power bombs at 10. And looks like Hacksaw actually even skipping the wave gate glitch. I mean, that's kind of a check you really want to make. But yeah, I mean, he still has that option if he wants to go up. Something with that Spazer Beam, you do need to be careful about these Meridia enemies over here, because with no suits, you're going to take some heavy damage just bodying them like that, like Hacksaw's doing. But he does get Screw Attack and gets out of there no problem. And now Simo will get to make that check as well. So you just saw, you know, what Hacksaw did there, where he just blasted through those blocks. If you're not familiar with the other randomizers, or you know, obviously in vanilla, Those are speed booster blocks. They cannot be broken with anything but speed booster. You can do a short charge shine spark, but Hacksaw using the randomizer to his full advantage there. I like it. And it looks like Simo is going to show off the more traditional short charge here. Don't blame him for that. I feel like it was probably a little faster if you get it first try, which he did. Be rewarded with that screw tech. So Hacksaw is making the wave play here, so he does get that E-Tank, catches up with Simo on that. But he's doing a little up-down here. So I'm not sure if he's thinking about going all the way back up. Interesting choice. See what he does. No, he is going back down. So kind of up-down rooting there, giving Simo the lead back. And Simo maybe not expecting to have Speed Booster coming in a little hot to that mock ball there. But stops off and grabs another pack of power bombs too. So Hacksaw definitely going light on all of the ammos. I mean, he does have Spazer right off the bat, and you do have Charge Beam, and so yeah, I mean, you know, it's not like he has nothing, but still skipping a lot of easy minor checks. That one without even a door transition. And we're going to get to see the Spazer check here, with both of them being in the room at the same time. And Hacksaw decides to pick up that reserve tank. Simo not really having much of a choice, coming hot into that room. Interesting decision after sort of half skipping one earlier, but they are both heading down on the same route here, so we're going to see execution first instead of a route divergence. And it does look like Hacksaw might be making the correct play. He's skipped a lot of minors already, and already Simo has passed him again. So and Hacksaw not really understanding this room with his loadout. It is a strange loadout for this kind of thing. He should be able to, make that jump, but he has Speed Booster. So, yeah, there he goes. He's going to turn it off, make a more standard approach. There he goes. He gets it good. Yeah, you don't really have to turn it off, but it's just something you don't normally have, a Speed Booster without high jump at that point, or, either of them for that matter. And you can do just like a speed jump from the floor there, but he's just more comfortable turning it off and getting the job done. So he's giving Simo a little bit of a lead with that. And we'll see how the first create quick kill goes. Very well. Nice job by Simo. And another reserve tank. Is that a 4? And there was Eticoons. Wasn't there? No, that was an E-tank. That might only be 3. Cheaty probably knows. He's the man. But, yeah, 3 reserves. Okay. Yeah, oof. Oh, no, and Hacksaw having some issue with his crate quick kill. Gonna have to do a little dance here. Those claws. As the super, looks like he was more than a super away. I was kind of distracted by my own nonsense and, the reserve tanks. And didn't see what happened with his quick kill, but looks like it did not go well. So they're grabbing all the tanks. I mean, these seeds can definitely end up in some hell runs, so definitely want to grab those tanks. And yeah, it looks like Simo is calling down. Gonna do a couple of those hell runs to start. And he's gonna start with the ice one. Remembering that he has speed booster and doing a pretty nice mock ball or speed ball into it. So nice movement there from Simo. Setting the power bomb to clear out the enemies. Some smart play there. And just another E-Tank though. So he has plenty of E-Tanks to do these, but so far not finding anything really progression-wise. I mean, I guess Speed Booster's a big progression item, but without anything else at the moment, it's not the most helpful. And as we saw on Hacksaw's side, it can really throw you off. Hacksaw actually gonna start with a save. I'm not as comfortable with the hell runs, I guess. And gonna start with the high jump boots as well. Skipping more ammo. And picking up some bombs. Okay. So again, logically, Hacksaw, nothing changes with those bombs. But in this randomizer, those bombs can allow him to, well, they already have speed boosters. So again, they got the hacked items for the dash randomizer, the bombs and the spazer beam, and it doesn't even matter because they have speed booster. So, but in this randomizer, the speed booster or the wrecked ship reserve tank item can be reached with bombs as well, just like Spazer Unlocked Waterway. So it's kind of interesting. It allows for, if they didn't have speed, some more interesting divergence, but not in this case. And I hope that it is not my stream. I mean, I still see Hacksaw going. People in chat, Simo all frozen up on your end as well? These missiles are really giving him a think. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You could push the A button, Simo, anytime you want. Just push the button. Oh no, PC crash. I guess I better open up my chat here. Oh, can't see the chat. Never mind. Yeah, Simo didn't save. I don't think it crashes an instant restart. It's I have seen it on occasion where there's been an agreement to restart, but it looks like, I mean, Hacksaw's still go. I guess we'll have to find out what they plan on doing in a little bit here. Yeah, the thing with the restart too. Oh man, and Hacksaw finds Gravity Suit. That's a great find. Yeah, the thing with the restart too. I mean, I'm pretty sure they just restart the same seed, but I almost feel like I would more want to start over with a new seed. Oh, they wouldn't start with the same. Okay, that's good. I guess I thoroughly read that rules page. But in any case, we get to see a little bit of the new gravity suit from the Dash Randomizer. So the new gravity suit, or the hacked gravity suit, whatever you want to call it, gives an extra 50% heat reduction. So a lot of randomizers take that completely out, but this version, the Dash version, allows you to have some protection, but not total, like it is in vanilla. Oh man, both suits after the hell runs. That's uh that's a seed there. So now they have everything they need. Yeah, I don't know if I'd I mean obviously, you want to play the sportsmanlike way, but having just found both the suits in a randomizer, I don't know if you want to authorize a restart on that. Plug your laptop? Oh, SNES Classic plugged in the laptop. Gotcha. Basically, a makeshift battery backup. Well, I mean, for that matter, I mean, don't you have like just a battery pack you use for your phone laying around? Like, I feel like I have tons of those. It's a good idea, though. And Hacksaw doing the good old fashioned IBJ. One of my favorites. Doesn't get enough love, I feel like, these days with all the fancy short charges and everything. Ooh, and gets the ice beam too. Very nice. All right. And it does look like Hacksaw is going to head on down. And and show off a little gravity jump. Somehow came up short. Maybe forgetting that he has speed booster, not high jump. And this gravity jump's gonna be a little bit trickier. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's used to it. But who is? I mean, it's a weird scenario. That one looks better. And yeah, that's a good one. And he's up in 3. And it does look like we are probably heading for a restart. But either way, so Hacksaw, I mean, obviously it's not super important at this point, but has a lot of supers that he could have done a green gate glitch with, and I don't know. There's still a lot of items that I'd like that you could check for. You know, you got the real charge beam, got high jump boots, plasma. I mean, any of them are really going to speed up the rest of the game. So unless you're really going to blow all those 25 of those supers on a green gate glitch, it's probably worth a check to go ahead and check out Screw Attack there. Ooh, and this is not the room you want to be in without high jump boots. Hacksaw doing a pretty good job of it now. He seems to have kind of figured out, to remember he does not have those high jump boots and makes short work of that room. And having a great loadout for this section with Screw Attack, Speed Booster. This could have been a good race. Hacksaw actually looking for power bombs, and power bombs a shame. He'll get some drops though, so he'll be all right. Giving the Pirates the business with that Super Missile Valley. Looks like he's going to do a bit of a farm here. I don't think he actually is low on ammo. What do you need? And he's going to start with supers. That's an interesting choice. Looks like he's going to pump all of the regular missiles. Get caught in a weird way in that Talon. I don't know if I've had that one happen to me before. And oh wow, that missile, that didn't look like it was gonna go. Oh, one into the tail, one into the ceiling. So this is where that charge beam comes in handy, and that he can finish this out, but it's just going to take a long time with that starter charge beam, and maybe longer than his health will hold out here. Spacer making things better, but not great. And looks like he's just gonna ball up here and take the L. Yeah, basically, that was my understanding of the starter charge beam. Is it basically just makes it so that you can hit the enemies, but doesn't really give you more damage than you should have. And it looks like he's still giving it a go here. And using the screw attack to some effect. Getting blasted in the face with that fire, though. And here comes the tail. Does not get the turnaround. And oh, another tail swipe. There it is. Hacksaw is done. So Hacksaw might not be too disinterested in the restart now, anyways. It's good practice, though. Sometimes you gotta face Ridley in some weird ways. All right, speed gaming. Looks like we're gonna have round two here of this try, or this particular randomizer match. They did agree to a rematch, from what I understand, or restart. And let's all take a moment of silence for Simo's computer. Maybe that it runs through the whole match. All right, so they're off again. And should be a different seed from what I was hearing. So we'll get to see if anything will be a little more interesting this time. I mean, Hellron's a little interesting, but all suits all together kind of in the way. Good for fast seed, but not necessarily the most interesting of races. Like to see a little, I don't know, route divergence or meme route or something. Oh, okay. Well, I would call this a little more interesting. We're going to start with some spring ball. Mm-hmm. It's a little quiet. Turn this up here. There we go. So apart from the spring ball, actually looks like a fairly similar start. You got missiles, you got supers, and no power bombs. So they are going to head up. No meme route here today. And we'll see if they get graced with the same kind of luck where they got some early power bombs and were able to make a good number of checks on their way down. Simo getting some nice pitless action going. While Hacksaw getting sniped by a pirate on the wall. So we'll get almost a race and a half worth of randomizer in tonight. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves. And it is Screw Attack. It's an interesting early seed item. It does make a gauntlet check a more viable option. Not really predicting that in this game, but some runners might take the chance. We saw Hexo making some interesting plays, but no, he just takes the regular old route. And already another reserve tank. Oh boy. Simo this time actually opening up that pink door to Turian. And see what we get this time. Oh, Space Jump Screw Attack. Wow. That's one way to start the seed. So it does not give them access to Edekun's area, but does make it interesting with their movement. That combo is definitely screaming lower Norfair. Hexaw being a little more conservative with the health, and Simo, I would say a little more conservative with the ammo typically, but then he just wasted a missile. What do you know? And more missiles. So we're going to see a very different route from the beginning of that last game where they're going to have to come down, kind of like Hacksaw did, I guess. Grab these power bombs, and now they have a choice whether they go back, maybe check Edekun's, or if they just continue on. It's kind of a tough call. You could do like a second loop if you threw, say, some early wreck ship in, that sort of thing, but these checks aren't that far away, so we do see Hacksaw already doubling back, and Simo as well. And setting up for the high jumpless. Simultaneous shots. Looks like Simo gets it first try with a very calculated setup, but Hacksaw having to hack it together a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised from what we saw in Hacksaw in the first game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him do a total skip at Edekun's, and there it is. He is not going back for it right now. Does check this extra miner here. Grab an extra pack of power bombs. That's good for him for sure. But we're about to find out if it is going to pay off or not. But it seems like Hacksaw's playing like the underdog here, needing to take some risk and take a few gambles. And this particular one has paid off. Just an E tank and a pack of supers. Good to have, but probably not worth Hacksaw's time. We are going to get the extra X-ray check here, which is good. Easy check with the space jump screw attack. Hell runs aren't as bad with space jump screw attack. Already committed, and it is vanilla X-ray, um, which well, that's a thing. Uh, and getting out of this little maze becoming a thing too. So X-ray, that not paying off at all. But I don't see Simo skipping that, so shouldn't lose too much time there. It's going to take an extra second or two to grab some power bombs. And head on down. So with the space jump screw attack, I feel like up is a very viable option, but Hacksaw's going to head down again. At least checking Spazer here. See if he gets anything worthwhile and getting screwed over by picking that X-ray up. And now he has bombs. So again, with this dash randomizer, bombs makes it so you can full clear the wrecked ship with this current loadout, not having speed booster. So it's an interesting pickup there. Some people, yeah, he looked like he was thinking about it, but he's going to still head down. Business center loaded with items, so worth a look. And we will probably see that from him in a minute. So, and yeah, of course, we still have the 2 items behind crate too. So, good number of items this way. Looks like Simo also committed to that X-ray beam. I'm sure Hacksaw already had regrets, so we'll see. But Hacksaw gets a second chance here at the crate quick kill. Kojak's one of the supers, though, so is going to have to be pretty precise on the 2 missile method in order to actually get this. So cross your fingers. See what happens. Oh, drops the missiles. Kojak's another one into the mouth. Not a good start. He actually is very low on ammo. This starter charge beam makes it. Oh, and Kojak's another super. The starter charge beam makes it a lot easier in these situations, but this is going to take some time. Screw attack and space jump definitely helping in this fight in a way that you don't normally see. Where he can kill those claws easily and go get those missiles without too much issue. So refilled pretty quickly on ammo, finished that off. That I think that screw attack, and space jump combo really helped him out there. But he definitely lost a bunch of the time he had gained from skipping Edicoons, and an E-tank and a pack of supers is not inconsequential, so he needs to step on the gas again as Simo heads in. See if he can go 2 for 2. playing a weird bomb. Looks like there's an issue. Falls back to the four supers method for some reason, and Simo is having a little bit of leg day with Kraid. Um, Not sure what that was about. He had a pretty nice quick kill in the first match, so a little weird. I think with this loadout, because you have space jump and screw attack, I think the logic is actually tighter. I think it might be 2-tank. But it's been a little while since I've looked at those tables. Hacksaw is going to do high jump again. And normally, normal hell runs, it is 3-tank. But space jump, I think, changes the math. It might just change the bubble mountain one, though, not the ice one. But it doesn't matter anymore, because Hacksaw does have 4 tanks and a reserve. And we do have high jump boots, so that should make things faster as well on those runs. The only movement item they're lacking at the moment would be that speed booster that was plaguing them so much in the early game of the last race. Simo doing a little short hop spring ball. Just to remind him that he is, in fact, doing Randomizer. Hacksaw is going to save. I'd like to see a save here from Simo, just so that we don't have to have round 3 of this match. But in any case, we're going to see the ice hell run here. Oh, Hacksaw actually just going to forego the ice hell run entirely and go straight to Bubble Mountain. That is an interesting choice. I mean, vanilla-wise, it's technically faster-ish, but this is not vanilla, and there's a charge beam hiding at ice. So, not that Hacksaw is actually picking up much ammo, but that is going to delay his knowledge of that charge beam and maybe, change his decision-making a little bit. Oh, King Cack strikes again, knocking Hacksaw all the way down. Get off my mountain. Uh-oh. Something's going on with Hacksaw. All right, there we go. Simo actually springballing into the missile item here, and that was interesting. I don't think he actually got the door open, did he? Oh no, I guess he laid the power bomb, so he should be good. Yeah. Yeah, and Simo getting really rewarded for his route by picking up that E-tank and not having to do a long farm after ice. Hacksaw, meanwhile, getting again trolled by X-Ray. And picking up a lot of missiles this game. Up to 30. And just another E-tank. So Hacksaw also getting bailed out with the low health. Getting an E-tank there at speed booster. But progression is still out of reach. So, I mean, we did see it last round where there were quite a few items of importance here in Bubble Mountain, but so far, first check is turned up nothing. And we get a little, I don't know if it's a high 5 or low 5, up, down 5. So, I mean, they're definitely going to do all the checks here in Bubble Mountain. But Seems like this seed might be. Oh, what are you doing, Hacksaw? You got space jump. Yeah, there you go. Oh, all right, there you go. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see what's that wave. Okay, Spazer Beam. So again, I don't think that does anything to the logic here, but that certainly changes the math in your mind. And the math that's happening here for Hacksaw is very low health. Um, I actually don't think he's gonna make this. Well, he does have screw attack. Oh, you got it. All right, and he's out. Okay. Well, I think you all see what I see there. We have a another SEMO crash. It's not fun. So, and this seed could have turned out a little more interesting. We got a lot of movement items. You got a possibility of waterway, you know, like say be logic later than it needs to be, but can be checked with spacer. I don't know. This one was shaping up, I think. Oh, there we go. What is it? Just in my spam folder? Let's see. Whatever. Hacksaw going for a blue gate glitch. It's interesting. He avoided the gate glitches earlier, so changed his mind. All right, at least we get to see the croc check here, kind of figure out what's going on with this seed. Hacksaw making good use of this starter charge beam because it doesn't really matter too much what damage you do here to Croc. You just gotta back him up. So no reason to waste the ammo on this. It's gonna pop a few missiles though. Gets back in the rhythm. More E-tanks. This is turning into an interesting one. check out the X-ray item. More E-tanks. So Croc could have been skipped for sure. Bubble Mountain logically could have been skipped entirely as well. So it looks like this was probably an early wreck ship seed. Now, Hacksaw with that Spazer can, in this Dash version, do that early waterway check that we had last game as well. Let's see if that does anything to change things, but yeah. They got bombs. The seed said go up. Was bombs the factor? I mean, didn't they get space jump too? I mean, I think they had space jump for bombs. Bombs because of full wreck ship. Yeah, in Dash for sure, but I believe it still falls to total logic, so I don't think that bombs actually screams wreck ship. But either way, we know it was the right call. There has to be something in wreck ship to make this happen here. So yeah, as a dash seed, I'll give it probably bombs. Shoulda. I think I even said something too when Bob's came up that I was a little surprised that neither of them made that call, but yeah, I mean space jump, screw attack. I mean, I guess they were low. They were low on health in the beginning there. If you're not like a new route runner, Fantoon with not a lot of health can be kind of scary. So, um, it makes sense to go down. But yeah, this seed not having anything down there that they actually want. Well, okay, he's collecting charge beam, so it's maybe an inopportune time to make such a bold statement, but. No, no one checked Gauntlet. Sad times. And Hacksaw, after really kind of avoiding some, what I would call maybe extra checks. I mean, obviously he knows what happened to Simo, so maybe he's just getting some practice in, but he's gonna try his hand at some suitless spring ball jumps. And looks like he's doing a pretty good job of it so far. Oh, that's a nice dodge on that crab. He's been killing all of them, but that crab got to live. He's the one that crawls back into the hole and tells his friends what happened to the rest of his crab friends. All right, so we are going to get to. This is a very well executed entrance to Mama Turtle so far. And looks like we are going to get to see what the Mama Turtle item is in a moment. Oh, for some reason he takes a body shot from that pink pirate. Uh-oh. Popping the reserves. And it's wave being a Mama Turtle. So that changes nothing. Looks like we're still going to have to head to Wreck Ship. So apparently there's nothing on speed gaming after this. And Hacksaw's given us a pretty good Sulis Meridia show, so we're just keeping the stream running at the moment. If people in chat are cool with it, we'll just keep going for a little while at least. See where the seed takes us. I'm not sure he's going the right way anymore. And now he's dead. Okay. Well, we might be done. Can't remember where his last save was, but I think it was before the hell runs, which we determined were really not necessary, but it does not look like he's going to go up to Wreck Ship and see what the seed was all about. But yeah, it looks like it's been scheduled for tomorrow, so definitely check back with him and hope that the gremlins are out of Simo's computer. I think there are no more Metroid randomizer races today, so come back tomorrow for all your Metroid rando goodness. And I think we're going to call it a night here. Thanks to Simo for his epic slideshow shot, and for Hacksaw for that pretty interesting suitless Meridia right up until the end when he died. But yeah, you guys have a good night, and oh yeah, thanks for Cheaty. He's been super helpful tonight when my computer actually was having SRL issues. So Cheaty's the man. Night, everyone.